I'm here on Seisuchun, also known as Newcastle Island, and behind me is a old quarry, abandoned now, that used to mine out and deliver all across North America these 1,800 kilogram pulp stone wheels. And over here are actually some examples of what they might have looked like. So let's take a look. So these are actually the wheels in which would rotate 200 times per minute to grind up trees into pulp. And they were shipped all across North America. And over here is the old quarry. As we're entering the quarry here, you can see all the stone that has been extracted from here, which is pretty interesting, all just piled up along here. In this video, we'll actually be going to two quarries. This is the smaller one, and later on we'll be going to a bigger one, I've heard, apparently, just down the trail. You can actually see where they cut the pulp stones out right here, which is amazing. They would cut them out to a depth, I think, of about 1.5 meters deep, and then they would blow the pulp stones out using gunpowder. And so here's the replica machine that used to run back in 1923 to 1932. Like I said, I think this is a replica, but as you can see, you can just get a really cool idea of what it would have looked like. And this cylindrical metal device right here would have actually cut the pulp stones out. Here's another example of a pulp stone right here, used to make pulp, and that was shipped off around the world. And you can actually see, these are original, you can actually see the markings from where it was cut out, which is really cool. Okay, so this was one of the quarries we're going to, and now we're heading on to the next quarry, which is, I've heard, is a lot bigger, but we're about to go and check it out. So I'll see you there. Okay, so I have made it to the sandstone quarry now. You can see it just behind me, and there's also some rocks that fall down into the water. Sorry about the sun, but let's go ahead and check this place out. So this is just a regular sandstone quarry, but it was put to work in 1869 when there was a 5-year contract that was signed to remove 8,000 tons of sandstone for the San Francisco Mint. As you can see, just tons of stones piled up everywhere. So this giant sandstone column here was actually lost for over like 115 years. And it was pulled from the sea when they discovered the ship that was carrying the sandstone that was cut from here was sunk. And they pulled it from that ship and they returned it to Newcastle Island. So as I walk through the quarry here, you can just see more stones laying around, tons of fish piles of stones. As you can see, just more piled stones here, and how the quarry has been cut out, kind of creating these shelves going down to the water. So I was just wandering around near this old mine shaft, and it looks like, this looks like almost an old pickaxe, maybe? Thanks everyone so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you enjoyed what I talked about and found it interesting, please drop a like and consider subscribing. It'd help me out a ton. And if there was any other information I didn't cover in this video, drop it down in the comments. I'd love to learn about it and hear what you guys have to say. And thank you so much again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.